Hi everyone! Welcome to Kairos Moments. My name is Belle. Thank you so much for supporting our YouTube channel as well as yung ating Facebook page. Gayon din po sa ating TikTok account. So anyway, for this episode, if ikaw ang klase ng tao na gusto nang bumitaw, gusto nang sumuko at ayaw na magpatuloy sa buhay, this video is for you. Can I tell you na pwede ba wag na wag kang susuko sa buhay? Pwede ba patuloy ka na lumaban? Pwede ba ituloy mo ang pangarap mo? At pwede ba patuloy ka na manalig sa Panginoon? Why? Even if magulo ang paligid mo, even if kung baon ka ngayon sa utang, even if may trouble ka sa family, sa friends, or sa whatever na aspeto ng buhay mo, do not think na wala ng pag-asa. You know why? Alam ng Panginoon ang cellphone number mo. Alam ng Panginoon ang email address mo. Alam ng Panginoon ang messenger mo. And kaya for this episode, I want to share this testimony to you. Isang tawag lang sa atin. Isang email lang sa atin. Meaning, just one move of God, everything will change. Again, just one move of God. Lahat ng mga pinagdadaanan natin pwede magbago. So, keep going. Anyway, this is the kwento ng isang tawag or isang araw. Simulan ko na, let me start this testimony. Isang araw, of course, because may business po kami noon when we were starting, hindi naman namin inakala. Akala namin, yun na yung business namin. Akala namin hanggang doon na lang. Pero yun pala, no, if we continue to be faithful to God, and if we continue to trust the Lord in whatever season na meron tayo sa buhay, ang plano pala ng Panginoon sa atin napakalaki. Now, when we had our first business, and that was, I think, our second business na. So, akala namin yun na lang doon na area na yon. And kailangan namin mag-submit ng proposal for that particular business. Sa madaling salita, kailangan namin magtanim, mag-present. Pero hindi namin alam na sa una-unahan ay ang laki pala ng plano ng Panginoon. Hanggang dumating ang isang araw na yung mga proposal na tinanim namin, wala namang tumutubo. So, and wala na kasi nga halos ay nakapag-serve na kami sa different na lugar. So, it was like na may another business na naman or additional business na pinupush kami ng Panginoon. In fact, there was already an opportunity. But I want to share you ang katotohanan na kapag ang opportunity ay sobrang laki sa capacity natin, we are thinking nagkakaroon ng number one, even if we have faith, nagkakaroon pa rin ng fear. We can have faith without denying na nagkakaroon ng fear, but still exercise faith. Now, during that time, kahit na may opportunity, deep inside sa akin po, I want to be honest, I have that fear or afraid ako na kasi ang laki na nito ng mga susunod na step, tsaka susunod ang lagi namin naririnig ay kailangan mo mag-submit ng proposal, and also kaliwat kanan na naririnig namin, you cannot have the approval of the people inside kung wala ka naman kakilala sa loob. You must have so many or at least one big connection sa loob. Paano yun? Paano kami magkakaroon ng mga project? Kung number one, ay wala kaming sinasabit na proposal doon sa mga particular na offices na another na opportunity na ino-offer sa amin. Number two, wala naman kaming kakilala sa loob, kaliwat kanan yun ang naririnig namin. You need to have connection inside, and you need to give under the table. Kung mo na naririnig, under the table, kailangan mo magpadulas, kailangan mo magbigay, kailangan mo ng padrino, or else you cannot have the project. So pag naririnig mo yan, syempre ang iba sa atin ay madi-discourage. So sa madaling salita, we have all the legal documents, kompleto kami, but because yun ang narinig ko, I had that fear sa puso ko at inisip ko na doon na lang kami sa kaya ng capacity namin na hindi na ng maraming kailangan ng padrino. Baka doon okay na yun, dito lang kami. Kasi kumikita naman, sakto naman ito. So I didn't think to move forward anymore. Kung mag-move forward man, talagang kailangan namin ang move ng Panginoon. Dahil may fear nga. okay na kami dito. So, pero ang Panginoon, no, again, sa isang tawag, everything will change. Until isang araw, we just keep on moving. We just keep on honoring God. We just keep on worshiping God. We just exercise our faith. And we just, in whatever season, in whatever na sitwasyon, we praise and honor God, the living God. We trusted God and we did not give up. We have to keep going, but hindi doon sa mga opportunities na pinakita sa amin na malalaki na beyond sa aming imagination or capacity. Ang alam lang namin may Diyos kami. Pero meaning, hindi na kami nakapag-submit ng ibang mga proposal dahil nga wala kaming kakilala sa loob. But guess what? Yes, wala kaming kakilala sa loob until isang araw, we receive a call. A call na hindi kami nagtanim. A call na hindi kami nag-submit. A call na hindi namin kakilala kung sino ang tumawag sa amin. An office na wala kaming kakilala ni isa. At never nagbigay kami ng brochure. Never nagkontak kami sa email. Never nagkontak kami sa telephone or sa cellphone. Never na nag-inquire kami. And we receive a call from that office na sinabi sa amin, can you submit your proposal? It was an open door. At ito pa nakakatuwa, hindi namin alam kung paano gagawin. Yes, we have all the legal documents. Pero we do not know kung paano ang arrangement, kung ano ang mga dapat na attachment. But ginamit ng Panginoon yung call na yon even to guide us. At inisip namin paano namin magagawa. Inisip namin paano namin makukuha yung mga project na yon. Wala kaming experience pa kasi first time namin napasukin yung mas malaki. Wala kaming connection sa loob when in fact sinasabi sa amin ng mundo na kailangan mo may connection sa loob. Pero one thing, yes, wala kaming kakilala sa loob ng opisina pero kilala namin ang Diyos. So, sumunod lang kami sa instruction. We know nothing, but we know someone who is so powerful, who is our faithful God. So, we submitted that one call. After masubmit namin yung proposal, after I think kung hindi ako nagkakamali 1 week, those proposals that we have submitted, lahat in-awards sa amin. At the question is, paano nalaman ang cellphone number namin? Paano nalaman ang company namin kung hindi kami nag-present, kung hindi kami nag-contact, kung hindi kami nag-send ng email? Alam niyo po kung paano? The Lord is so powerful. Hindi kayang arukin ng ating isip. Hindi kaya natin ma-imagine kung paano He has thousands and million ways to bless us. Because we have, once upon a time, may binigay pala kami na brochure sa isang company na never pa kami nakapag-serve. And that company knows this another office. Binigay niya yung brochure doon na wala pa naman kami experience. Refer kami pero hindi nila alam ang background namin. So we received a call. And I believe that call was ordered by God. So you see, and because of that, nagtuloy-tuloy pa po. Yung breakthrough namin nagsimula at hanggang ngayon ay nagtutuloy-tuloy pa rin. So kapatid, if you are about to give up right now, can I tell you again, alam ng Panginoon ang cellphone number mo. Kung papaano, kung saan manggagaling, kung sino, wala ka na dun. Basta ang importante, kilala mo ang Diyos. Basta ang importante, you trust the Lord and you keep on believing what God can do for you. It's not about what you can do. It's not about kung sino ang connection mo. It's not about your abilities. It's not about your experiences. It's about who God is in your life. So you see, keep trusting God. A person approved by God cannot be rejected by men, cannot be disapproved, cannot be disqualified or eliminated. Because you are already approved by God. We have the seal of the love of God. Sometimes we don't need to market ourselves because God has already marked us. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 3 to 4, let love and faithfulness never leave us. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and man. And I'd like to share also this verse, Isaiah chapter 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. So kapatid, sometimes breakthrough comes not by striving, but through humility and surrender to God. And also, keep trusting God whatever the season ng ating buhay. So again, don't give up. Baka mamaya paparating na ang tatawag sa'yo. Baka mamaya makaka-receive ka na ng email. Baka mamaya ang opportunity na napakatagal mo nang inintay, baka paparating na. So keep trusting God and keep honoring God whatever the season of our lives. Thank you and God bless.